That's freshwater storage. Where would the freshwater be stored, do you think? Kind of look at the picture and think about it. Does anybody kind of know where freshwater is stored? Where do we get our drinking water from? What do you think, Jonathan?
Mountain tops.
The top of mountains? So you can try putting it at the top of a mountain.
Clouds.
See if it lets you.
I see. You have to go down to the bottom. Maybe at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, so now wait a minute. Let's look at it. It went right down there at the bottom, but what is that part hooking up to? Where's the line going? See,
A river.
it's
Lake.
well, yeah. Who said lake? Jeremiah said lake, right? Because there are things called reservoirs. Have you ever heard of a reservoir?
Yeah.
And it's like where it reserves the water. Lake Wylie, Lake Norman. Those are places where the water that we drink are stored until we use them. There are pipes up underneath the lakes, and then the water comes to us from those lakes and comes to our house through pipes. So lakes are usually reservoirs also for drinking water. So that's freshwater storage. All right? Who has never touched the Smartboard before in your life? How about Gabby? Okay. So there are things on this one that you've never heard of before. Good. Anyone, see if you can figure out where things will go. Has anyone ever heard of transpiration before?
Yes.
What do you know about transpiration, Jonathan?
It's something you can look. See through.
Oh, you're thinking of transparent. That was one of our vocabulary words this week. Have you heard of anything called spiration before? Inspiration. There's a root in there. Spur. Spear. Life. The spur root is life. Have you ever heard of perspiration? Hey, Gabby, hold on a second. Have you heard of perspiration?
No.
Like antiperspirant?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No.
No. Try red beer. No, that's what she's doing, but it's wrong. Or try the arrow. Or the arrow going up. Or then try arrow going up. Yeah. Right there. Solar. No, you gotta put it.
You gotta put it right on the hole. Okay, so wait a minute. It says transpiration is right there. I wonder what.
Like evaporation.
It's like evaporation. I'll go ahead and give you this. Transpiration. Put your hands down because you're so you won't listen to me if you're trying to get the next turn. Transpiration is water that plants give off. Perspiration? Have you heard of perspiring?
No.
No? Okay, well perspiration is the same as sweating. Perspiration is like sweating. It's the same thing as sweating. So transpiring is almost like plant sweat. Transpiration. Plants give off water. It's part of their breathing process. Just like you give off sweat, plants also give off water. And that's part of the water cycle too. Plants give off water, and that's one other source of water, and it's part of the water cycle. Then it's evaporated and goes right up into the water cycle. All right? How about someone who's never touched the Smartboard before? Okay. How about, all right, Ashvin. And would you guys make room for him to get up there? All right. One of the ones that, yeah. Okay, what's that one called? Can you read that one, Ashvin? Okay, so runoff. You guys remember what runoff is? Put the two words together, run and off. That means it does what? Jeremiah, what does it do? It runs off.
A mountaintop.
Very good. Runoff is rain that runs off the mountaintop. Runs off anywhere. All right, how about Morgan? Water storage in the atmosphere. Where would water be stored up in the atmosphere?
Probably at the top. At the top, Morgan. This is Morgan.
Okay, good. Water. So why would you think it's up at the top, though, Morgan? How is water stored up in the atmosphere? What does it look like when water's stored in the atmosphere? What would you see in the sky?
Snow and clouds.
Clouds. Very good. You'd see clouds up there. I only see one thing that's left. All right. Joshua, you want to get that? And I have a feeling everybody knows condensation is the same as clouds. Very good. All right, it says do better. We only got 5 points. I wonder if that's kind of bad.